Hey guys, it's me and welcome back to my channel. So today we're in a different setup. I'm actually trying something new. I don't know how I feel about it. I think I kind of hate it right now, seeing it all. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm really not into this setup. So as you can tell from the title below, today's video is going to be a little first impression demo review kind of thing on the Maybelline Tattoo Brow Ink Pen. I've actually seen this little baby floating around in like the beauty space for a really long time. I know a ton of other brands actually do brow pens like this, which I think is really cool and I've always wanted to try it. Yeah, never really got around to it. I know I'm pretty late onto the bandwagon, but I really was intrigued. So without further ado, let's just hop on into the first impression and review, because I feel like I talk way too much. To be honest, I feel like it's like nervous talking, because I'm like sitting here alone with the camera. It's kind of awkward. So this is the packaging right here. It comes in a pretty secure box type thing, which is very different from Maybelline packaging. There's a little step-by-step guide down the back here, which I think is really helpful as well, especially for me since this is like a new contraption and I was actually like fully reading the directions. Like, what are you? Yeah, let me just pop this out. So it is a little pen like this. So I would say it's a cross between a pen felt tip liner and a brow pencil. I think it describes itself as a felt tip ink pen. Okay, what does it say? Tattoo finish brows in hair-like strokes with tint that stays visible all day. How to for precisely tinted brows. Fill in from the head, drawing vertically to follow natural brow hair. From the middle of the brow, drawing along smooth strokes horizontally until the tail. It sounds simple enough. So yeah, let's just pop this lid open. Oh, so you can see the tip of this. It's like angled with 4 little pointy bits that are supposed to mimic the hair strokes of your brows, you know? Apparently. I'm already confused. Okay, so I'm just going to do a couple of swatches right now because this is completely new to me and I don't really know what I'm doing. So I kind of want to see it for myself. Oh, okay, so it literally just creates little feather hair strokes. I don't know if you guys can see. You can kind of tell it creates little lines that are supposed to mimic hair strokes, but I feel like they bleed into each other pretty quickly. Like, that's the first one I did and it's kind of like bleeding into each other. Also, I'm just not sure which way I'm supposed to hold it. Like, am I supposed to go upright? Or like angle? Not, definitely not that. Okay, that's wrong. I guess I would hold it like that. You know what? The best way is to kind of just hop onto my brows and do it there. So let's get pretty close to my brows so you can see what we're working with. Yeah, generally my brows are pretty sparse. Like I have kind of like a gap right here which I always fill in, and my tail is pretty non-existent. So I think something like this would be really good to naturally fill in little brow strokes without going too crazy. So I'm just resting my hand on a table right here because I feel like that's going to give me the most stability. So I'm just going to hold it like this with the angle bit facing downwards. And I guess just flick up. Oh wow, oh my gosh. I'm actually really impressed with that. Okay, I feel like I went the wrong way. But generally I do want the front part of my brow hairs to go up there, and then I'm probably going to go this way for the rest of my brow. Oh my god, that's so cool. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's filling in my brows, but it's doing it in little hair stroke textures. That's so cool. Okay. I'm just flicking upwards. I don't know if you guys can tell, but oh, and by the way, this is like really cooling. It feels like a felt. Obviously it's not a pencil, so I don't know why I was expecting it to feel like a pencil, but yeah, it definitely feels like a felt, like basically a marker pen. Oh my god, I really like that. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that bit right here. I don't know if you can actually tell from this brow to this one. It's just a little bit more full in the front right here. I actually am gonna try and add a little bit more here. Oh wow, I actually really like that. I feel like it just looks super natural, especially this bit compared to how it usually is right there. So I do typically fill in this part of my brows as well, just because I feel like there's a tiny little gap there, but I don't know which way to hold the pen when I'm doing it. Maybe like that. Okay, that's alright. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so moving on to the tail bit, I'm guessing I'm going to hold my tip like this and go downwards. Again, I'm not really getting the hair stroke motions, which, I mean, I guess you don't really want it for the tail, huh? I think for the tail, I'm just going to use it like I would a normal brow pen. By By the way, the texture of this is very wet. It's literally like I'm just painting on my brows, which I guess it's supposed to be like a little tint situation. I'm hoping it's gonna last a while, because if it does, I'm gonna really like this. I do want the strokes visible here, but I'm not too concerned about this bit here. And that's pretty much it. Honestly, I'm really impressed. I really like how this is looking, and I do like how quickly that was to do. Way faster than if I were to use a powder like I usually do. So that's the difference right here. This is my brows before and this is after. Honestly, I'm really impressed. Really like this bit right here. This kind of just looks like how I ordinarily do my brows, but it's tinting it. So like you saw, I didn't have any brow hairs here. Like, it's kind of like that, but it's filled it in and more so tinted that area to look like I do have brows there, which I find I can't do with powders, obviously, because it has nothing to stick to. I do go in with a wax or like a brow gel and then put powder on top of it, which is like very annoying and very time consuming. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to do it on the other side now. Oh, I love that so much. I just love flicking up little hairs. So towards the end of my brows, like I said before, I'm just using this like a normal felt tip pen. I'm kind of using the thinner side a bit to crisp out my tail. Okay, yeah, flicking it up, using it on this angle, like going upwards like that, works a lot better. I just feel like the ink runs a bit better in that direction. Let me go back here and fix it. But it's a lot harder to control, you know, because you can't really see what you're doing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Both brows done, and I feel like that was super quick. It was super easy to do once you get the hang of like the angle. That's pretty much it. I do like how my brows turned out. I feel like it's a little bit more natural than how I usually do it with powders, which can be very intense. I especially like the front part right here where it's a little bit more feather strokey. It was a lot easier to use than I was expecting it to be. For some reason, I thought like getting the angle and like keeping your hand at that angle would be really hard, but I guess once you hop in there and you're just working on your brows, it kind of comes naturally. It's definitely a lot easier to work with than getting a separate brush and using like a brow powder or brow gel or something like that, which I usually use. It's nice and you get like a really defined look, but I feel like for daily where you just want to add some hair strokes in like certain areas or like define your tail a little bit, this is a good go-to. As far as actually tinting your brows and acting like a brow tattoo to last all day, I will probably keep you guys updated in the description bar below. But for me, when I use powders or gels, I don't find that my brows move too much, I guess because I'm not rubbing my brows throughout the day, so they do stay in place pretty well. I'll let you guys know if this actually stains and is hard to remove, because that would be ideal. It's weird that I'm like hoping it's hard to remove. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say and do for this little demo on the brow tattoo. So yeah, overall I really do rate it. It's gonna be my go-to for quick little brow definition. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that this video was helpful or enjoyable, and I will see you next time.